Today, you're connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi. This is Newsbreak for Wednesday, October 12th. I'm Brad Locke. Thanks for joining us. We're bringing you news, sports, and weather updates here today. We do it 5 days a week, in fact. You can find us at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday at djournal.com, our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, or on our dJournal app on your Android or Apple devices. All right, let's start with a look at the weather. Your Weather Underground forecast for today. Clear skies, a high of 83, low of 56, 0% chance of rain. Thursday, partly cloudy skies, high of 82, low of 59, and again, a 0% chance of rain. But what is this on Friday? A chance of thunderstorms, a legit chance of rain, high of 78, low of 61. The chance of rain right now is at 40%. That's, of course, subject to change. Back to clear skies on Saturday, high of 86, low of 63, and a 10% chance of rain. Okay, let's take a look now at some of the top stories from your Daily Journal and djournal.com. North Mississippi Health Services and United Healthcare have agreed to share research and information to resolve a dispute over payments. Last week, North Mississippi Health Services publicly announced it was moving to terminate provider agreements with United Healthcare because the insurer had failed to pay them accurately. In April, NMHS discovered discrepancies with electronic payments from United Healthcare that came through as $0. NMHS says the problem could go back years, and hospital leaders began talks with United Healthcare to address the issue. NMHS recently declined a proposal by United Healthcare to use an independent third party to review the claims and collect data, so the two sides agreed to share information directly. However, United Healthcare officials say they haven't yet received the data they need. If a resolution can't be reached, NMHS will terminate its relationship with United Healthcare, which will affect about 7% of NMHS patients. A water leak at Verona Elementary School has prompted Lee County school officials to declare the situation an emergency. Now, there's nothing wrong with the school structure and no students are in danger, but the Lee County School District requested and was granted permission from the school board Tuesday to declare the case of structural deterioration at the school as an emergency. Doing so will expedite the process of getting the leak fixed, according to Lee County Superintendent Jimmy Weeks. Recently, water began leaking from the back walls of 2 campus buildings into classrooms. The back walls are mainly comprised of windows and have galvanized metal material. Over the years, the seals on the windows developed dry rot and deteriorated. Weeks said if this situation was not declared an emergency, then the school district would have to hire an architect, get a set of specifications, and go through a bid process, which would likely delay work until January. This way, repairs can begin shortly and can be completed within 4 or 5 weeks. Changes could be coming soon to the way Mississippi funds its schools. Legislative leaders announced late Tuesday they had hired a New Jersey company to study ways to modernize the Mississippi Adequate Education Program. MAEP is the current formula used to determine how much state funding schools should receive. It has only been funded fully twice since it was enacted in 2003. House Speaker Philip Gunn and Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves announced on Tuesday they had hired EdBuild to recommend changes to the formula. They pledged that Mississippi would not be spending any less money in the classroom. The contract with EdBuild will cost $250,000. Private funds have been raised to pay for at least half the work. Senator Hob Bryan of Amory was one of the original authors of the MAEP legislation in 1997 and has been a consistent advocate for full funding. He is concerned that leaders have not revealed the private entities that are contributing funds to EdBuild. He also said he believes the real goal of the effort is to cut funding for public education. Meanwhile, Reeves and Gunn said they want to see that money is going into the classroom. They said in recent years there's been more growth in administration costs than classroom instruction costs. And in sports, the Houston Hilltoppers are rolling on the football field, boasting a 7-game winning streak since a season-opening loss. That loss came to Pontotoc, and Coach Ty Harden said it turned out to be a blessing because it served as a wake-up call and showed players that they needed to be doing things differently. During the current win streak, Houston has been outscoring opponents by an average of 3+ touchdowns. The offense is led by quarterback Uriah Shepard. The senior has passed for 682 yards, rushed for 626 yards, and scored 18 total touchdowns. touchdowns. And he's gotten good help from running back Jelon Gates, a converted cornerback who's rushed for 333 yards and 4 touchdowns. Houston is 2-0 in Division 4A play and is back in action Friday when it hosts Leak Central. That's it for Newsbreak today. We do want to remind you of a couple of the podcasts we produce here at the Daily Journal. The Memo is all things Northeast Mississippi with myself and W. Derek Russell. You can find us every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday for free in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at memo.djournal.com. So we'll have a new episode dropping this afternoon. Look for it, and also look for Prep Rally, a high school sports podcast with myself, Blake Morgan, and Gene Phelps every Wednesday. So we'll have a new episode this afternoon. Find that in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at preprally.djournal.com. And all the stories I talked about today you can find in your Daily Journal or at djournal.com. Follow us on Twitter at djournalnow, and give our Facebook page a like as well. And that's it for this Wednesday. I'm Brad Locke. We'll see you next time.